This is Paddy. Paddy was emaciated, severely neglected, living with a hoarder. When emergency services were finally called, they rescued Paddy, who was trapped inside. For thousands of abused, neglected, and abandoned dogs, there are no second chances. Every single day in New Zealand, dogs are put down. But world-renowned animal behaviourist Mark Vetti wants to prove these dogs are worth saving. Mark and his team of trainers are taking on the toughest cases and retraining them to find these lost causes a whole new purpose.
Hi, Chelsea.
This week, Mark is at the SPCA where there's a golden Labrador who's in very bad shape.
Skinny, isn't he?
Yeah. He looks better than he did.
Already put on a few kilos, I heard.
He has. Not enough, but he's definitely put on a few.
Yeah.
Firefighters were the first to discover Paddy on a call-out to a hoarder's house.
Apparently, his owner had fractured his back and was taken to the hospital.
Right.
The fire brigade was told to board up the house, saw him, and so that's when we came out and picked him up.
Right.
SPCA handlers couldn't believe what they saw. 6 baths thick with fleas before they could see the dog they were dealing with.
His flea burden was excessive. He's finally got fur growing back in some places, but he's still got skin warts. He's still got seborrheic skin that he needs baths for and he needs antibiotics for.
Paddy was also painfully thin.
He was really food aggressive.
Was he?
To the point where we had to lock him up to bring food in.
So, bit of work to do, Paddy. Mind you, look at you. You look beautiful. Hey,
Hi, sweetheart.
Beautiful, don't you?
Paddy's health issues are one thing, but Mark's hoping Paddy's Labrador traits are still in there somewhere.
Hey, well, if you're food aggressive, there's a very good chance you're food responsive. Hey, to say the least. What's it? Hey, Paddy, sit. Sit. He says, what does that mean? Paddy, sit.
It's kind of like speaking German, huh?
God, he's skinny, isn't he? Oh, it's a mess, isn't it?
Yeah. Man, he looks so much better.
Yeah. So you're looking at how much better he is, and I'm looking at how bad he still is. Hey, I think you've been malnourished right from the start, haven't you? Hey, it's a sad thing, isn't it? Hey?
Mark lets Paddy off lead to observe his behaviour.
Oh my God, he says.
Bit of a run?
This is why I think he was probably indoors most of the time.
Yeah.
Oh my God, do you see?
What you doing? Hey? Hey?
When Paddy finally does come close, his posture tells Mark everything.
He's quite submissive, isn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, not much socialisation there,
Oh, poor baby.
He's got a lot of mistrust in there, but he's got something really special, isn't he, I think?
Yeah.
You're going to be hard work, but you're going to be beautiful. I think we'll take him.
All right.
He's cool.
We like to hear it.
Hey, you're going to make Chelsea happy? We'll find a beautiful home for him.
Already Mark knows he's got a bundle of issues with poor old Paddy, so it's back to the farm to get stuck in with Christy.
Hello? 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 It's really sad seeing Paddy when you approach him because he goes into full recumbent submission. See, his head turns around, he looks away from you. As you come closer, he rolls over and he goes onto his back. And when he's doing that, he's not learning, you know, so it's going to really inhibit our ability to teach him. Sit. Sit. Hey, sit. See that head turn there?
Yeah.
Sit.
Submission.
Yep. Inhibition.
Until Paddy learns to make eye contact, it'll be hard to teach him anything.
Good, watching. Good. So just holding the eye line and clicking rewarding for contact. So I had to desensitise him to an eye contact. When he accepted my eye contact for a little while, then we made a bit of a breakthrough and he started to sit. Sit. Good. Yeah.
On to it now.
We're away. Hey, we're clicked into the brain.
Now that Paddy's mastered the art of sitting, Mark wants to take his basic training outside.
Great control. Hey, you got a long way to go, haven't you, fella? Hey, he's a lot happier though, isn't he?
Oh, he's very happy. It's great.
That submissive stuff's really come along well, isn't it? Yes, isn't it, hey?
Mark lets Paddy off the leash to let him stretch his legs and test out his recall.
Here we go.
Paddy!
I can tell from the way he runs that he basically has never been off the lead, free running virtually at all. And his nose hits the ground and he's gone. Uh-oh. We're going. Let's go get him. No. But I need a whole lot of control on that dog or he's going to get run over. Paddy, come on. Paddy. Yeah, that was a nice little test for my fitness too. Okay, I got him. Hey, just gave the old boy a bloody heart attack.
In the chase to get Paddy under control, Mark's noticed something.
He's just nose hits the ground and he's gone. So he's got good food drive. He's just got, and he might have a really good nose. Actually, that could be a point. That nose could play in our favour instead of us ending up doing training for a half marathon.
On a hunch,
I'll lay a scent through those trees.
Mark decides to put Paddy's nose through its paces.
Okay, and it just started here somewhere. Oh, we'll see if he can show me where it started. Come on.
For a day that started so badly,
Yeah, great. He's like a bloody bloodhound, isn't he?
there's a real silver lining.
It's almost right on where I sent it. There.
Good.
And on the other side of the tree, I've left his little reward.
Good boy! Good boy! Good boy!
Hey.
First pop, straight down the line.
Good boy.
Paddy's high food drive may well be his biggest asset,
Leave it.
but the team are finding it's also a liability.
No.
His food drive is massive. In fact, he's clinically hyperphagic, which means excessive appetite, you know, an excessive eater.
Leave it.
All going back, no doubt, to the fact that he was starved. If that's not sorted, he won't be going anywhere, and he'll be probably euthanated. So it's got to be sorted. Good boy. Hey, guess where we are? Hey, what can I tell by your behaviour?
After a life of starvation, Paddy's first 2 weeks at the farm have seen some good solid weight gain. And that's positive news in more ways than one.
One thing that hasn't changed is his desire for food. I'm pleased to say one thing that has changed is he's not being aggressive around anymore. That dog sucks food like a vacuum cleaner. So that's good. Previously, he had a crack at my foot a couple of times, but he's much better with that now, isn't he? I think I can work him out of it by just getting him focused on something. And we'll get the scent drive going on him. He can go and hunt for food. There's something that he can do, and when he finds it, he gets rewarded.
Paddy's already shown he's got a nose for scenting. And Mark thinks Auckland Council's biosecurity team could be interested in seeing him in action.
There's Paddy.
Okay, Paddy, how are you?
Yeah.
You're a live wire, aren't you?
Brian Shields works with dogs to keep the islands of the Hauraki Gulf pest-free.
We did some trials with food baits through the bush.
Yep, great.
And he just tracked it like right on track.
So the nose is really good.
Fantastic nose.
He's looking for a dog that might be able to sniff out Kauri dieback.
It's an exciting project. I mean, this is actually affecting, Kauri in New Zealand. It's a very special tree to us in New Zealand. We do not want to see this tree die out. What I'm going to do, Brian, is I'm just going to run a track down through here.
Yep.
And just lay a food scent line.
It currently takes 6 weeks of soil testing to confirm whether a tree has the disease. It'd be a game changer if a dog could do it on the spot.
The dog will detect that you've got a problem in any of your programs quicker than anyone else. So the value is huge. Got it. Good boy. Good boy.
You got it. You got it.
He's not overshooting it. He's not running off, is he? He's really methodical. It's a good sign. Yeah, good boy. Did you find it? Did you find it? Did you? Hey.
He's a pretty cool dude, isn't he?
Definitely, he's got it all there, and I think it's a goer.
Do you think so?
I think he's got all the potential that we're looking for in a dog. He's keen. He's not going too far. He's working, and I think it's worth pursuing. Yeah.
Paddy's got a job, and he's got the start of a job. He's got a job interview, and now we've got to prove that he actually can crack it. So where to from here? What do we do now?
Well, there's a few things we've got to get our handler in, who's taking the dog on. She's our Kauri dieback specialist, and see if they bond together and push it forward.
That makes things harder.
Now I've just heard that he's going to have to be tested with their trainer. So we're going to train the trainer, train the dog, pass the test, which is a hugely difficult test.
There's a lot riding on this now, because for Paddy, it's not just a job.
That handler is the same one that he goes home and lives with. So that's the beauty of it. The person who's working him is also going to be his owner. all going well. So the whole package hinges on his success, because I assume if we don't succeed, she probably won't take it.
They make a date for Paddy to meet his new trainer.
Hey guys!
So Mark goes to work on a new problem. A Weimaraner who's terrorising his owners. And with a new baby in the house, Mike and Tammy don't want to take any chances.
The main problems that we have with him is that he is showing signs of aggression. If we are playing ball with him in the park, if we literally lean down to get the ball, he's actually bitten both of us.
Even more significant is Hugo's battle over Mike and Tammy's bed.
He's not allowed to be on our bed, but when he does go on, he becomes instantly aggressive, and I wouldn't, at that point, ever get near him.
It's very serious dominance aggression. If you reached in, then he'd bite you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Pupils are hyperdilated. He's an absolute full dominance aggression, yeah. That's not good. Dominance aggression is a specific form that relates to the immediate family, to its own pack. So, and it's establishing itself as high up in the pack as possible. And he's vying with Mike for the top place. In fact, he's just about beating Mike, I think, at the moment.
For the past month, I've literally been crying nonstop, thinking that we might have to rehome Hugo.
I'm going to focus on the positive reinforcement, which is using the clicker to teach him what to do. And we'll have a long retractable lead on him like that. When he comes off the bed, we'll click and reward him, which is telling him that's good. And when he doesn't come off the bed, we'll check him on a no. And it'll be about that hard. We're trying to build a shared language.
Mark's going to teach Hugo to leave the food on the chair.
And leave it. No.
The check says to Hugo, no.
Leave it.
The click tells Hugo he's doing the right thing and he gets a reward.
Hard. That's hard for a dog. He's walking past a huge box of chocolates.
To see him correcting himself so quick was quite surprising, and it's quite, you know, a bit of an eye-opener that maybe there is a chance for us to help Hugo to become a non-aggressive dog toward us.
Take a work circuit out.
Mark makes sure Tammy and Mike have the click and reward down pat.
He's walking nicely, right shoulder at your left leg. That's what we want.
It's the key to getting Hugo to do as he's told and put him in his rightful place.
Good. He is actually a lovely dog, but this is a serious problem, and if we don't nail it, he'll bite them again. Hey, Hugo! Cute little sweetie, how are you?
Life at Hugo's house has changed in the 6 weeks since Mark last saw him.
Let me see how he goes up on that.
Hugo, up, up. Good boy. Good boy. Off.
First of all, he's learnt who the boss is.
So he's not growling in that situation at all.
No, he's not at all.
Excellent.
Off.
But maybe more importantly, his little sister Rosie is now mobile.
And Rosie's okay whacking into him with that, and he's fine.
He usually tries to stay out of her way, but yeah.
Things are changing, bro. You're going down number 4. That click and reward and desensitization work we've been doing, you know, with banging him and pulling his ears.
Yeah.
You can see it's having effect.
Yeah, it really has. We've been doing a lot of positive reinforcement and clicker training with him. Just letting him know that Rosie coming over and whatever she does is a positive thing. Whether she pulls his ears, pinches him, bites him, whatever she might do. I won't say that it has been easy, but you know, all the hard work we've done has really paid off.
This is Stacey.
Hi. Nice to
Hi,
meet you.
Stacey. How are you? You're our new trainer, are you?
Yeah.
Stacey Hill coordinates the Kauri dieback program, and everyone's hoping she and Paddy click.
So this is your new student, Paddy.
Hello. Oh, he's gorgeous.
Isn't he? Hey? It was lovely seeing Stacey first, seeing Paddy, and Paddy seeing her. Paddy's tail nearly wagged off.
He's gorgeous. Yeah, I'm in love. He just seems a very, very happy dog and very keen to please.
She's looking forward to having a pet dog, but it's not a pet dog. This is a dog with a highly sophisticated job to do, and she's got no experience as a trainer, handler, or dog owner.
So if you're holding it in your left hand.
For Paddy to be accepted into the conservation dog program, he and Stacey will have to pass a test.
The certifier will come in and just make sure that they've got full handling of the dog. That's a sit, that's a heel, that's, you know, the relationship. You want to see a relationship between the two.
So heel,
Heel.
click now, and delivering the food reward as you walk.
Ah.
Give him another sit.
Sit. Oh, I did that beforehand.
Yeah, we've got a little bit of work to do here, but all we really want to do today is just get the feel, him to get the feel for you, you
Yeah.
to get the feel for him. And we'll probably even get him to do some sleepovers at your place over the next little while, so you get a bit of a bond going at home too.
There's still one big mystery. No one knows if dogs can even detect the smell of Kauri dieback.
Starting from scratch with the world first is probably not the smartest thing to do. We certainly have made it difficult for ourselves.
Paddy and Stacey are starting to build a real connection.
Dan?
Stacey coordinates the Kauri dieback program, and Paddy's the dog everyone's pinning their hopes on.
I think Paddy and Stacey are going really well. When I first saw Stacey, she was green.
Yes, good boy.
She hadn't even had a dog before, so to be honest, I was pretty worried.
Good.
That's good contact, good contact. He's looking up at you.
Brian's put lots of dogs through the Conservation Dog Program, and today he and Mark are checking to see if Stacey's ready for the test.
So they'll be looking at that connection between two of them, and it's good. He's looking at her for, guidance. The connection's there, and that's what, the dog assessor they'll be looking for, because they'll be a team. And I saw a lot of that, Paddy looking up at Stacey, and Stacey a lot more confident around what she's doing and the instruction she's giving.
Left turn. Back.
Good.
For Stacey, it's a really important step, because this is a business thing for her. This is what she does. This is her job. So they're looking very professional together. She's taking it very seriously, because doc won't be easy, and I think they're going to get there. I really do. I think that's going really well. I think you've come a long distance from when we first did the first day.
Yeah. Both of them have done really well.
Haven't they?
Yeah.
Of course, it all means nothing unless Paddy can do his primary job.
You ready, big boy? Hey, you ready for the start of your new career?
So it's time to find out if that incredible nose can sniff out Kauri dieback.
Nose already going, eh?
Good.
So we're in an MPI security area, which means a biosecurity area. Oh, there's your new work environment, my fella. Yes. So this is the product.
So it's PTA.
And you've got a couple of other products there?
So these are other organisms that are found around Kauri. They don't kill the trees like Kauri dieback does, but we just want to make sure that once we get the training down, further down the track, that Paddy's not going to pick up these guys, because we're not interested to find out where these ones are.
Right. Dogs have got nearly 2 million times better sense of smell than us, so we definitely have that in our favour. So I'm just going to let him have a smell, and then we're going to... Paddy, he's got to learn how to say, that's in there, the organism's in that product, it's not in that, not in that, not in that. That's what discrimination is. It's actually going over to that little area where that bottle is and sitting down and basically saying, it's in there. That's what we're trying to do. Every time he's got to do that.
They'll start with the Kauri dieback, or PTA, so Paddy learns what it smells like.
Find it. Find it. Find it. Good boy, good boy, good boy.
Mark gives Paddy lots of positive reinforcement, so he gets the message. This is what you're looking for.
Find it. Find it. Good boy, good boy, good,
Wow.
good, good.
That's amazing.
Wow, that's excellent. Find it. Sit. Good. So what I want him to do is I want him to actually indicate to me that's the block or that's the area that the scent is in that I'm trying to find. And so he's got to find the scent between them and sit in front of the block that the scent's in, so he can tell me where it is. What about that? What's in there? Good boy, sit, good. So what we'll do is I'll get you to do a little bit of a mix-up on it for me, Brian.
It's time to make it harder.
Okay, Stace, so we've got the other two non-target products.
Right.
And the PTA's in this one here, so this will be a little tricky for him.
Test is on.
The test is on.
3 jars go down, but only one of them has the scent of the PTA imprinted on it.
Okay, find it, find it, find it. Smell the grain. Yeah, that's nice, but that's not the one.
So
Find it.
A little switch should go up there somewhere along the line.
Find it. Good boy. Yes. Good boy. Good. Yes, I know. That's the one. You're right. That's good. Okay, let's try these ones. What are these? No, he's learning. That's quite good, isn't it? Find it. Find it. Good. Find it. Good. Good.
One last swap, And this time, Mark doesn't know which one's which.
Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Find it. Is that it? Wow, how's that?
That's good.
I am stoked. I'm trying to hold myself back here now.
It's like, it's right here.
He just did it. I mean, he's just totally onto it. You know, like, you know, he's never done anything like this before. Find it. Find it. We know he's got a fantastic nose. Good boy. Yes, exactly what I want. But he just straight onto it, and within minutes, he was sitting in front of the product going, this is it, this is it.
So clever.
Oh, you smarty pants. Trick here today was to actually get him to sit and indicate it, which I didn't expect to be doing for 2 or 3 sessions. He was doing it straight away. Good boy, look at that.
Paddy's done more than enough to show he's got what it takes to be the first ever Kauri dieback dog.
What we saw in there was really, really good and, you know, well on his way to be a conservation dog for sure.
The best perk of Paddy's new job is that it comes with a new owner who adores him.
It's a whole new world, this dog life. I didn't really know what I was getting myself into, to be honest, but I love it. It makes me get out of bed on the weekends, out to the dog parks. Yeah, it's lovely having something to love like that.
Paddy and Stacey are still in training, but they're working hard towards getting certified.
Their working relationship will be enhanced by their home relationship and vice versa. Yeah, no, he was stopping then.
Okay.
So that's right, go back to the start. So I can't see any more obstacles in his way except for just a little bit more work.
Good boy.
He's the first dog ever to find this scent, and it could be the saving of New Zealand Kauri forest.
To find out more about adopting your own pound pup, go to tvnz.co.nz/Purina Pound Pups for more details.